Hello and welcome to today's video. And in today's video, I want to talk about hope. I've just been to a church service where my brother-in-law was preaching and he shared about hope. And he used this metaphor of light in the darkness and how when the darkness feels closer sometimes, that's when we need the greatest hope and that's when we have the greatest hope. And many times people think hope is just some kind of religious concept, but it's actually more than that. There's more and more research showing how important hope, which they group together often with optimism, is important for our well-being, even for our productivity. That actually we become more goal-oriented and we become more determined to achieve our goals when there's hope. Or if we're sick, for example, those who are hopeful will become more goal-oriented in doing their rehabilitation or exercise or whatever. But basically, hope is something that's actually very important for us as human beings, and even research has shown this. And it's very hard to stay hopeful when life is hard. We look around us all the time, and there's a lot of difficult stuff that could be happening, either in our own lives or in the lives of those around us. So hanging on to hope can be quite tough. I want to share briefly one time in my life when it was quite hard to hang on to hope, but it made a big difference for me. And I think actually it made a big difference to my recovery. I had huge problems with my back where there was an infection in my back and there was a risk of the spine collapsing and permanently damaging me or my legs and maybe even the risk of ending up in a wheelchair. And I can promise you the darkness felt very close and it was really hard to stay hopeful. But I also remember at that time, actually, it was one of those times when I could hold on to my faith and my trust in God that one way or the other, I'll get through this, whatever the results might be. And thankfully, I did get through it. And my back's not perfect, but I'm doing a way better than many people had imagined, including me. So it's not easy to find hope, it's not even to hold on to hope, but it's very necessary for us. And actually it gives some amazingly positive effects in our lives, especially regarding mental health. So I just want to encourage you today, no matter what your situation is, where you're tempted to give up hope, where maybe you don't feel so optimistic, find a way to hold on to hope. Find a way to keep going, keep fighting, because that's what hope is also about. The ability to keep fighting even though life is difficult. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope you have a great Sunday. See you at the next video.